I am back with the video. I'm gonna try to film really quick because my DJI is actually not charged. I have 3 videos to film, one of which is going to be like how I think my week is gonna be. So that's gonna be this video. I'm gonna have different intros for different videos, so you're gonna see the same outfit. I haven't got dressed for the day, but I have to do my haul before I get dressed because I would just be thinking about my haul instead of getting dressed. So I decided to sit down, do content, then get myself together, so the content I do, I'll be like, well put together. But when I'm in my house, don't expect much. I'm in my house, okay? So I am going to give a quick rundown. Today is Monday. My week, I feel like my weeks are always packed, but I'm trying to get better at filming and planning what I film and when. So this week, I want to film less at school, like less about school, and more about my fashion club, building 2 of my 10 businesses, hosting events here, my ideation and planning processes of all of that. And then in addition to that, I'll sprinkle like some of my little side quests. So this week is going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I just am trying to figure out how I'm going to edit this content-wise. So that's that on that. I don't know if I should restart this. So I'm going to pause this, restart it, and then do an intro for my review on Black on the Block because I only have 30 minutes, so it has to be literally 10 minutes for this video, then like 10 minutes for my next video. So I'll be back. Okay, now I saved the fun video for last, okay? I have to do all that other stuff first. Save the fun video for last. So we're going to go over this haul. For those of you guys that don't know, because I feel like I have to preface everything for those of you guys that don't know, every video, I used to thrift hard. I need to open up some natural lighting here. So a couple things. I started thrifting and just like shopping for people my junior year of high school. I grew up in a cult. That's lore in and of itself. But in that cult, could nobody dress. So I would charge people to personally shop for them, and they would pay me to personally shop for them. Like the men in the church would pay me to shop for their wives. The wives would pay me to shop for them. So when I ran away at 17, I deadass didn't have any of those clients. So I got a job at Forever 21 and Chic Shoes because at the time Jordans, it was really hot for people to sit in line and wait for Jordans. So I got a job at Chic Shoes. There's 2 in the downtown mall so that I can get Jordans and I can be up to date on Jordans. And then I made a little business and people would pay me in addition to the Jordan to like sit their shoes aside. I was one of those people. I was poor. Okay, I didn't give a fuck. I hustled. So I would, and I'm going to constantly remind people of that. So like when I'm rich, I can go back to these videos and be like, I really learned from being poor. Being poor is a journey. It's a learning experience. You're not supposed to stay poor. I didn't choose the life I had. I'm just making fucking lemonade with lemons. Okay. So anyways, I started working at Forever 21 downtown mall when it was still lit, and both the Chic Shoes. And I could not afford like everything. I couldn't afford my rent. At this time, I hadn't thrifted like that until, I want to say I was like 18, and I had moved down the street from a thrift store. It was my first apartment, and it was downtown, it's in the downtown area. And they had this Goodwill on Alhambra. And I feel like I went in there because I needed like an interview outfit, because I was trying to move up in my job. I like needed something, but I remember going in there and finding hella shit. Like, do motherfuckers know this is designer? Because I had already had clients. I had already been exposed. Like, my mom dresses really nice. She's one of those people that like dresses really, really nice, but just is really poor on the inside. Okay, so I've always been keen and aware of brands. I just haven't always been able to afford them. So once I started thrifting, I knew what to look for just off muscle memory, off of, I have no idea. Oh yeah, she did it on the studio too, so I would have to style clothes. Like I would go to Forever 21, style the dancers, or make what they wore. So there's a lot of lore with me. You're gonna learn that. It like should just be coming out. That's why I haven't had a channel, because I'm like, do I really want to share this? Because it's so chaotic. It's not even traumatic anymore because I've got 10 years there, but it is chaotic. So I started thrifting, and literally I still have the Instagram. It got to a point where people were like, how are you finding this stuff? And I used to literally tell people like, it's so easy, like it's not that hard to do. And people are like, yes it is. So I started a closet, If you look up a closet on Instagram, I have been trying to get this Instagram bag forever, bro. And it's literally just me, but it's all the clothes I made and thrifted in 2000. Like, I would thrift Levi's, and I would put, I'm so glad I put everything online. I would like thrift Levi's and put $30. But for a while, I used to be insecure because people would be like, you would post that. And then it got to a point where I was like, yeah, bitch. But I would get hella vintage stuff and I would just sell it. People are like, I couldn't find this when I looked. But it's a thrift store. You're not going to find shit. You know, if you see my armpits, sorry, I still have not shaved since the last video I said it. So you're going to have to get over that. Because as I always mention, I don't give a fuck. I'm already happy in life. Okay, I'll shave when I feel like it. That being said, and then if my armpits aren't shed, I just said that for nothing. So, anyways, I still have been trying to get this Instagram, but I would just thrift stuff, and I would post it on there, and people would just be like, "Oh my god, can I buy it?" So that's kind of how my clothing line started. Just thrifting stuff and dressing girls up, and then selling the stuff that I thrifted. I didn't really see it like that. I just was kind of like, it's just the thing to do. So I started going around town to every thrift store. And when I tell you, I built my wardrobe from scratch, I have built my wardrobe from scratch so many times just through thrifting. And I think people vastly underestimate thrifting because of the environment. And one, it does take a lot of skill and patience. I'm not even gonna hold you. You have to know what you're looking for. And I'm the type of person, because everyone hates doing this, I can spend like 2 hours in a thrift store because I will go through every single article of clothing. And since I started thrifting, I've had nothing but time. And I feel like I make the time. I feel like you find what you need when you make the time at thrifting. If you're going in there like, this is what I want to look for, you ain't gonna find shit. Because it doesn't work like that. It's like you go in there and you kind of like this jacket. Let me tell you something. I had like 8 of them. I had 8 of them because I went to this hole in the wall ass thrift store one day, which I always went to. Hole in the wall thrift stores are so good because you get like people's personal property. Other thrift stores are like that, but you can tell when it's like a hole in the wall. So anyway, I've been thrifting for years. I literally traveled at thrift. So I went to like a hole in the wall thrift store in the ghetto where I lived, and this guy had just died, had no kids, and he gave his entire collection of these to the thrift store. I only wanted those two because I had Jordans to match them at the time. The other ones I sold. Like, the thrift store just has always had stuff for me that I'm just like mind blown. So I have a personal connection with the thrift store. Even I have found a designer. I found a Dior bag. I just sold that. I found a Coogee sweatshirt. I just sold that. I find some of the most head ass shit in the thrift store, and I'm not emotionally connected to any of the clothes, so I almost always give them away or I'll sell them, because once I get my couple pics, I be cool. I'm cool. And because I get so many clothes like this, I really just enjoy the process. I think some people call it dopamine. Like, I get a high when I thrift. It's like, oh my god, I found this. Oh my god, this looks good. Once I wear the outfit, my job here is done. So I'm going to show you guys the stuff that I thrifted. As you can see, I am rebuilding my wardrobe. So I'm probably going to title this like Rebuild My Wardrobe With Me, Thrift Edition or something like that. Half of my clothes are in Sacramento, California. Half of them are here. I just moved to LA about a month ago and don't really feel like going back home for the rest of my stuff. So why not just thrift stuff? This just makes sense to me. So I'm going to show you the stuff that I got. Okay, guys, it died. My energy done gone down. My DJI died, so I had to charge it. I don't know. I feel like I should get a mic, but let me go look for my mic. Hold on. Okay. Okay, yes, we're back. I had some time to think. Wow, my DJI was dead. And I think I am going to call this series like Rebuilding My Wardrobe. I think that's fun. And also, I think there's a way to build your wardrobe that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Granted, I do believe in having nice pieces. So that's definitely what I'm working up to. I have a plan and goals for myself. So it's not like I want to be like, yeah, I don't want new pieces. But I do think it's healthy and cool to like thrift. Why not? So I'm going to show you guys some stuff I got. All of this cost $200, which you're going to see. I personally feel like chef's kiss, good deal. So this is an American Apparel t-shirt. Fun fact, I use their brand to print on for my clothes. So finding a size medium for fucking $3.99. Hold on. Hello? Finding a medium for $3.99 to me, crazy work. And then I found this for Chaz. He's like, we're trying to find his style. I think for his style, I want to go for like maybe a 70s, 80s vibe. So we've just kind of been buying stuff. We haven't had to dress up to go anywhere yet. So I haven't had to put like anything together yet. But we're still trying to find like what his signature style is. Me personally, I like the 70s, 80s. I've always kind of dressed 70s, 80s. I wear boy and girl clothes, men and women clothes. I don't discriminate. This I found Adidas. Did you guys know it's Adidas? It's not Adidas. Learned that in my fashion class. Shout out to my teacher. Found this for $14.99, which is pretty good because I was just in, it just needs to be clean. I was just in WSS and on sale, a tracksuit was $80. But that's interesting to me because it's been consistently the same price. $80 plus for a tracksuit, and that's cheap. So I like brands that are very consistent in their rates. Like, this is what it costs to, dress with the boss. So these are some I'm like, I would not buy these if they weren't. These are Abercrombie and Fitch. Okay, regular jeans for when I want to be a regular, which is never, but $7.99. Boom. I don't know if I want to do like hauls where I try them on yet. So we're just seeing if you guys like the hauls. I actually just wore this weekend. I wore this and some jorts, jean shorts, and a jean jacket that I got. I got a lot of compliments. This was like $4. This was literally $4. Hold on, I'll show you the outfit because it really was tea. But yeah, I just believe in shopping smart. So this was the outfit. Boom. Can you see it? Let me swipe. Boom. Everything's from Goodwill except those boots. Everything. Then found this. It's a Zara shirt. And I like to show skin. My favorite skin being my boobs. Because why not? This is a small from Zara. Boom. And it was, drum roll please, $5.99. It's $5, $6 after tax. These I used to have so many color jeans, but then when you move around and you're me, they just disappear. So these were nice. They're extra small. I tried them on. They fit perfectly. And they were $9.99. Boom. Probably going to wear these to school. They give very much sit on the bus. And so remember how I told you my style is very 90s, 80s. This, I have some Levi high-waisted pants. And I'll probably wear my Jordan 1s with them. But this, $9.99, which is crazy. Oh, no, it's not because there's a tag on it. And it doesn't look like it's from here. Brand Anouk. I gotta look them up. They have all their information on here. But it gives very much bandana. It's like a bandana pattern. I don't know. It reminds me of the Indian culture, kind of. This, I found, it was made in Switzerland. I thought that shit was hard. And then with this, I'll probably wear it as a dress because it is high-key big. But it does remind me of one of my Coogee sweaters I had because it's super thick. So I'll probably wear this by itself or with some shorts, some biker shorts, some boots. I'll figure it out, cross that bridge when I get there. And then this bad boy, like, oh, that's how much the pants were? I did. This was $6.99. This Happy Face Switzerland shirt was $6.99. This, listen up. This is for Michael Kors. It's a t-shirt. Extra large. Very simple. Kors for the horse. Yeah, I just got it because, like, honestly, I can sew that into something. I haven't rebought my sewing machine. I literally bought my sewing machine But my mom gave me a store and took it away. You have to watch videos on that. I might make that one long video, actually. I might make a video because I videotaped everything and I have so much content of me setting up the fucking store. So I might, and her being in it. So I might do a video literally of the store that I never sold out of. But anyways, I bought a sewing machine so that I can start upcycling clothes. If you don't know, go on my Instagram, scroll to the bottom, you'll see everything I've done. And I think I want to start buying pieces so that I can upcycle them. So I got this, like, I can make this into like a really slutty shirt or dress, but just keep the part that says Kors on it. Keep the tag, sew it on some other stuff. It's a t-shirt, so my only option is going to be to do something skimpy. And that's fine. And then I found this. This is super cute. Boom, boom. Has a little, 90s turtleneck, 80s or 90s, or both. Turtleneck, So I'll wear it with some, I could see myself wearing it with some like high top something, leggings, and pulling my socks up, like scrunching my socks up. This piece was so cute. Okay. Hello. And hello. It's literally a two-piece, and it literally looks like I walked directly out of the 90s in the summertime. $14.99. Bam, hold on. It's showing my face and not the price. You need to see the price. Found another t-shirt, $3.99, American Apparel. They're just very good quality t-shirts. Then this is an artist, so I was kind of taken away. Jean-Michel. Clean Pleasure. You can never have too many t-shirts. I get my sickest, dopest, best t-shirts from the thrift store. Like, you can't tell me shit about a thrift store t-shirt. I don't care who's worn it. I get my best t-shirts at the thrift store. This is another like 90s like shirt. I'd probably either tie it or wear it as is with high-waisted jeans. These were Calvin Klein in the boys section. I will wear this with a little two-piece. Period. A little two-piece at the top. Hold on. I be having to look. Make sure nobody's here. Like, is there someone in my house? Do I have to fight? I locked the door, but still. So this, and I'm not editing any of this. I'm literally just putting it together and posting it because once I start overthinking what I'm saying, it never gets posted. So this long 8-minute video is just getting posted 8 minutes. Boom. Found this skirt. I personally feel like these skirts go with any and everything. So, and I love cowboy boots so much. Like, I love cowboy boots and they go perfect with skirts like these. Like, chef's kiss. I'm always down for a rib shirt. This, now that I'm holding it up, it does look kind of dingy, but I love a good rib shirt. Oh, this was $5.99. This is $5.99. This was $7.99 for Calvin Klein. That's really good. And then in that condition's good. And then this was $1.99 because red tag that day was $1.99. This $5.99, and in retrospect, bitch, they're lucky I paid that because I don't think I have a ribbed white shirt. Now, this has always been my favorite movie. So I told you, I just buy head ass stuff. I will buy t-shirts upon t-shirts because sometimes you just need to wear a t-shirt and some shorts and let that be that. And then I'm a Champion fiend. I don't know. I love Champion. Honestly, when I first started thrifting, Champion was like a really big thing to find. So I think it's like near and dear to my heart because I will always find Champion when I first started thrifting. These two. I will always find these. If you go on my A Closet, AKLOSETT Instagram, you'll see a lot of these on that Instagram from like 2013. Anytime I saw these, I'll buy them. This is really what got people like, oh my God, you could thrift. Because I will always find windbreakers. Can you find me a windbreaker? It's like, okay. And t-shirt. I mean, I found this for the colorway, but my fiance was like, oh my God, do you know who this is? And I don't. I really get stuff for the colorway. I don't have the time to learn about each sport like that. And then I found this jacket that I would likely wear with a leather skirt and some boots. Again, I found it and he was like, is that a boy jacket? And I was like, yep. He was all right, cool. And then I explained, I'm going to wear like, again, you just wear a skimpy shirt. When you wear boy stuff, you just wear a little skimpy shirt under it. Wear a little cute, tube top, push your boobs up. Wear a cute little high waist leather situation. Put your hair up or down. Wear some boots. It's really not that hard, at least to me. But other people would just be stressing me, so I do it for other people. And then this, I don't know where all my jean jackets have gone, but if I could have a million jean jackets, I would. I feel like you can just dress them up in so many different ways. I wore this to Black on the Block, so I can show you. This is a crop top, but I definitely need one that's like, not croppy. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show you what I wore. What I wore like a whore. Boom. I tied this shirt. And hell yeah. Hold on. Let me zoom in. I tied this shirt and I wore this jacket with it. The jacket was like $6. So yeah, that was that. And then I also got, actually the tag is somewhere. I just don't feel like finding it. Nothing I bought was over like $10. I do have their store rules. I'm not paying heck of money for stuff just because they priced it as that. I did get some Dickies. I did used to wear them back in the day. They're very much LA and it's a style. I love the Dickies with a ribbed shirt, crop top, black bra. I love that look. Boom, boom. So I got me some Dickies and they were actually, whoa. They were $16.99. I just got done saying I didn't spend more than 10. But these are brand new. I feel like in loose fit and they're going to be hard as fuck. They're Dickies, the fuck. I was going to be hard. So when you see me posting the Dickies, probably going to give me some Converse or Vans to go with it. And then wear a little cropped wife beater. I know people don't like that name, but that's the name. I'm a 90s. It's just what they've been calling it. Nobody was offended then, and I ain't offended now. I'm not a beat wife. So I'm going to wear a wife beater and then put a little slit right here. So it shows, that's going to be a cute outfit. Then I got another 90s shirt. Boom, because it was $1.99. It's a large. I'll probably wear it same thing with some booty shorts. Maybe wear it to Venice Beach. Put a little two-piece swimsuit under it and then just tie it. Then these are PacSun. PacSun, little T. PacSun has some of the best jeans and they last so long. They're so durable. So outside of Levi, I do swear by PacSun. And I only know because back in the day, I think my first job ever was this job at Tilly's and PacSun. They were like rivalries, like skater shops. But yes, PacSun has some great pants. Deadass. We used to line up for them. They used to cost like $50. But they last you forever. And then found this. It's kind of questionable off, but again, just wear a little bra under it. And we're a little high-waisted situation, and it's cute. It's probably something I'll wear to school. I could probably wear these together. Boom. Put a cute little bra. Wear some little Air Forces or some ones, and then put some high socks. Scrunch them down a little bit. These, baby, I've already worn these twice. Levi's. These are in the boys section. Do not sleep on the boys section. I really don't know why women don't look in the boys section more. But don't sleep on it. So I found these in the boys section. Didn't even know if I fit them. I just put them up to my waist like, ooh, guess it's going to work. They say if you put it around your neck, that'll tell you if it fits. But I don't be doing that in the store. I don't be doing that. It just be like, all right. And Goodwill's like, hey, keep the tags on. You can return in 15 days, 14 days. And then these, because I'm a sucker for shorts. I am a sucker for a pair of shorts with some drawstrings, period. There's got to be a better way. Can you guys hear me? So yes, that is the haul. Did I tell you how much everything cost? The shorts were $7.99. These were probably $6.99. This was $6.99. Boom. This was $5.99. Boom. This was, and I think, because I told you how much the Dickies cost right after I told you I didn't spend more than $10. So that was everything. Oh, and then I got my daughter this Gap, super cute Gap situation. It's saying it's $6.99, but I don't know where the pants to them are. She really liked them. I don't know where the pants are. So that was the haul. All in all, everything here was $200, but I got other stuff for my kids now that I think about it that I already threw in the washer. I got them a couple of Levi's. I also got these Levi's. This place had so many good Levi's, But my daughter, they're $7.99. They had so many good Levi's, but my daughter can't fit them. She probably can't fit them till she's like 10. So these are only $7.99. Look, $7.99. They have the buttons. Part of me wants to just keep them till she can fit them, which I feel like I should. Because these are nice. They're really nice. So yes, that's the haul. And now you know it all. I'm going to get ready because I actually need to eat. And then I'm going to work at a coffee shop. So I'm going to get myself together so I can do that. I just want to get the haul out the way so that I can upload the haul. I have so much content. I need to stop talking and start editing. So I'm going to get myself together, go edit some content, and then I'm going to thrift more. That's the tea. I have to thrift more because we're thrifting part of our house. So the thrifting is not going to end. So I have to keep dishing these out. And I keep talking because I know how much work I have to do. Like, I have so much work to do. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't watched my previous videos, watch them. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, please do. Because I just got myself to a place where I'm like, I'm going to do content consistently. Like, it's going to work. And I, as you can see on my page, have been very inconsistent based off of my life. So now I'm trying to be consistent. And tell me what you want to see. Like, do you want to go thrifting with me? Not going to hold you. If you do, I might get a little overstimulated. But I will show you, like today when I go, if I have storage, I will showcase myself thrifting a little bit. But I be in my zone. Told you, I go through everything. So I don't know how much talking you'll get out of me. That's where I'm like, do you guys want to see that? Do you just want to see shit? Do you want me to talk? I don't know. We're trying this all together. We're winging it. And I'm singing it. That was kind of good. Thank you for watching. Watch my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe on them. Ask me anything. I'll probably answer. And see you next video. Yeah. Bye. I'm here in the coffee shop. I actually was going to do a bunch of B-rolls, which is just me walking and stuff. But, like, honestly, I'm trying to make my vlogging as, like, natural as possible. So I'm not trying to do all the commercial shit right now. But I'm in the coffee shop. It's really nice. Hold on. Or I'll at least show you what it looks like. But I'm in the coffee shop. I've edited one video and I'm on a roll. I just wanted to get proof of existence here so I can, like, keep editing. But I'll show you a video of what it looks like. Hold on. It's one of my favorite spots. But I need to stay focused. I get there, parfait all the time. They have an outdoor area. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go back to work.